Hi guys, welcome to an adult conversation. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Of course, today it's an adult conversation. So if it's your first time stopping by, my name is Miss Williams and you're welcome here. Please hit the subscribe button and I'll love you for that. To my old subscribers, thank you for coming back. So today's video is a very sensitive and complicated and delicate and somewhat offensive to some people. And I hope that it's not offensive to any of my subscribers. I really do hope. But if it is to anyone, please forgive me. But this is something that I just feel like I can and I should share with my fellow subscribers. This video is also a collab video with my friend, My Life as Favor, who is also here on YouTube. Her channel is gonna pop up right here. You should check her out. We decided to do this video because first of all, both of us are moms. She is more of a younger mom than me in the sense that her baby is still very young. Natty is a year old and mine is an old man. You know, I gave birth 6.5 years ago, so he's an adult. But we decided to do this video because of course, we both have gone through almost the same experiences and she has a different story to tell and I also have a different story to tell. So you guys should do well to check her channel. Like I said, My Life as Favor, I'm going to leave everything down in the description bar below. So this topic today is about the changes that we as women go through before and after childbirth. I know that some of my subscribers are moms and some are moms to be in the future, so I hope that we all can relate to what I'm about to say. And I'm gonna talk on this topic based on my own personal experiences. I'm not gonna talk about another person's experiences, you know, just because not everybody wants to put out their shit here. So yeah, and I'm going to be very open with you guys, and maybe I will show you or maybe I'll show you, you know, some things. I'm gonna show you some slides. So yeah, just get ready. First of all, this is how this video is going to be like. I'll tell you the 3 changes that I experienced or the 3 changes that I think women go through after childbirth. But before that, since I'll be talking from my own personal experience, I'm going to give you a detailed picture of how I used to look like before I got pregnant. I was almost the same size as this, even though now I weigh a little bit more. You know, I put on some weight. I was really very small, very skinny. I used to weigh just about 50 kg back then. My boobs were very pointy and small, but for real, really pointy and beautiful. They used to be my favorite part of my body. My stomach was flat, as in flat and very stiff, you know, and very strong. Almost like a 6-pack kind of look, which was natural because, you know, I was a very skinny person. And I had little or no stretch mark all over my body. I had very little stretch mark and on very particular areas of my body that didn't really show. So now let's come back now to after childbirth. I actually got pregnant when I was very young. I got pregnant at the age of 20 and I gave birth at the age of 21. So I was pretty young back then. But even then I still had changes. And you know, it's normally advantageous when you give birth at an early age, of course, because your body comes back to normal more faster than when you give birth at an older age, talking about your 30s, you know. So yeah, I gave birth very early. So I'm gonna tell you 3 things that changed in my body and 3 things that I felt insecure about and maybe I still feel insecure about up till now. Forget about all the glam behind the camera, forget about all the pictures, you know, all the clothes that cover up. We all have insecurities. Even the biggest stars out there, they do have insecurities. So yeah. The first thing I'm going to tell you about is the sagginess of it all. The sagginess of it all. After childbirth, everything virtually sagged. I'm talking about my boobs. My God, the sagginess of it all. They were very small before. They were pointy. And when I got pregnant after birth, you know, with the milk, everything became very big. I was feeling myself and I thought, yeah, you know, And then after that, I stopped my baby from sucking, from breastfeeding. My God, the way everything just fell bakang, like, you know, each one was looking at its own direction. The other one was looking, you know, just in a very mean way. And I was like, when I look at them, I'm like, you girls tried it. You really tried, Sha. Mama, me. The sagation of it all, you know. And my boobs, like I said, were my favorite part of my body. You know, I used to, before I got pregnant, I used to walk around with no bra. You know, I used to not like bras. I used to do the Rihanna thing all the time, until one day my baby daddy embarrassed me in a bar. You know, let me just tell you the story. This is me walking into a bar, and he noticed this when we just started dating, and he used to warn me behind closed doors to stop it. But I wouldn't hear. I was like, no, why? I'm in the university. You know, I be girl for town and all that. I can do and I can undo. One day, entering into a bar, you know, he called me and he was like, meet me here, blah, blah, blah. As I was entering into the bar, I was wearing one small spaghetti top, and at the door, people were sitting, and he just stopped me there. Madam, stop. And I stopped, and he was just like, go back for house, go change that thing before you come for here, or you know, go shit on with me. And I was like, as obedient as I am, you know, because it was in front of people, I just said, okay, let me respect. And I went back home. You know, under normal circumstances, some girls will go back home and be making girls not to come back and drink. Me, I went back home, wore my bra, came back with the same top, papa, very fast, came back and continue program. There was no way. So that was when I started, you know, I started wearing bras and all that, you know. Yeah, but before, I did not used to like it. I loved walking around like that. After childbirth, the way the thing just sat there, I respect myself now. I don't even need somebody to tell me. You know, I don't want anybody to remind me. You guys can see. Let me just show you a little bit. Right now, I'm not wearing bra. Do you see where it is? This is where they are right now. Under normal circumstances, they're supposed to be somewhere around here. But how you go do it? Accept it. So this is one part of my body where I'm really very, very insecure about. But it's also that part of my body that I've come. It's also that time of my life that I've decided to accept it, embrace it, and know that this is getting worse as I age, you know. And the only solution to this thing is that maybe I decide to do surgery at some point in my life. I still intend to have kids, and they're still gonna breastfeed. So, you know, this is something that I have to embrace. I'm a mother. So yeah, the second thing that I'll tell you guys, the second change is stretch mark. Guys, I used to have little or no stretch mark on my boobs. I did not have nothing, not even one. I did not have one. But to my greatest surprise, the whole time when I was breastfeeding, I didn't see one. The whole time when I was pregnant, I didn't see one. After when I stopped my child from breastfeeding, my God, they started appearing, and I was like, what? Where are these things coming from? Like, are you guys traffic police? What's happening? They were just coming from every corner on my breast, lines. Oh God, it was killing me. It killed me. And you know, to go through all that at a very young age, and you know, when you were not really prepared, it was really depressing, you know, internally depressing. And it was frustrating to think that I could not do the things that I used to do before, you know. So yeah, that was another thing. And I also had stretch mark on my stomach, like, because I'm very hairy, and you know, in Cameroon or in Africa, I don't know, being hairy is not a problem. You know, you as a woman, you don't need to shave your body. It's very normal. It sounds weird to people out here, you know, they look at it like something else, but to us out there, it's normal. And I used to like my hairy body. You know, that's another thing that I've come to accept now here. I used to like my hairy body. So even though I had stretch marks on my stomach, it was not really that much because the hair used to cover it. But when I shave, if I shave now, you're gonna see them stretch marks. This is a gown, so I'm gonna put on my shorts and show you guys my stomach so you guys can really understand what I'm talking about. Like, you know, this is just it, and you can see it's very soft. It's kind of flappy. So that too is something that I used to go to the beach and I could wear my bikini, but now I feel like if I have to go to the beach, no, I feel like I can still put on my bikini in the beach, even with this situation right here. So my stomach is in a situation right now, 6 years after, whereby it is flat. It's not big, it's flat, but I don't have to eat too much, because if I eat too much, my mommy tummy comes out immediately. you know, and that's something that I can actually control. My stomach was not really much of a problem for me. No, it was really not much of a problem, because that was the first part of my body that came back to normal. Not normal as normal, but at least it was not big, you know. I didn't have the flappiness and the folds and all that. It came back to like, it was really flat. I know that if I go to the gym, it's gonna really tight. I'm gonna tighten it up. So yeah, I'm just lazy, and I don't know. Going to the gym is not my thing. I've never been to the gyms, never in my life. So yeah, so that was another change, the stretch mark and all that. And the last and the final one that it killed me for like almost 6 months after childbirth was, you know, the change that I thought, or that was this was just in my head. It was just my mentality, and it was just a thought of me giving birth to a child naturally, you know, through my VJJ. And I was just like, how big is this thing right now? Like, how big can it be right now, you know? So I was just worried, and that really killed my sex life. Like, in the relationship, my sex life literally died for about 6 to 7 months, because I was very conscious of that part of my body, and I did not know, or even if I knew, it was just difficult to accept the fact that you can, you know, it shrinks back. No matter how wide open it goes during childbirth, it comes back to normal. Maybe not as before, but it comes back to normal. You know, it comes back to a reasonable size. It comes back to normal, basically. I can say that. I can't really say that. You know, it comes back to an acceptable size. That it's never an issue. It's really never an issue. And I was scrolling like 2 days ago on Facebook, and I saw something on this page. I think it's a girls' corner type of thing. I don't even know how I found myself there. And someone was talking about how she's worried that maybe childbirth has opened up her vagina, and she's looking for ways to tighten up. And I was reading people's comments, and some girls were like, for me, I like it, I'm very lucky, or I'll prefer to go and have a cesarean section because I don't want my vagina to open up, because that's what really opens up vaginas and blah blah blah. And I was really wondering at people's ideas about that. God created that part of our bodies, and He made it special. Childbirth is a miracle, and nobody can really explain the mystery of childbirth. That's the truth. You know, the pain you feel before, and the relief you have immediately after the child comes out. Nobody can explain it. So that's how I came to accept the fact that that is normal. Yes, because I was like, there are so many things in that procedure, or in the whole process, that are unexplainable. Only God knows. So only God can take care of this thing. So when I finally came to resolve that in my mind, within me, then I became normal. Why am I talking about all this? I know that some of us women out there can relate to this, and I'm just trying to encourage anyone or everyone out there that if you just had a child, don't be bothered. Time always brings everything back to normal. And when you feel like, and coming back to normal is a state of mind. To me, coming back to normal is a state of mind. It's not what you see, it's your state of mind at the end of the day. And if I knew this when I had my child, I think I would have, you know, everything would have happened within a very short time, you know. But because I didn't know all that I know now, it took me a very long time. Physically, I was looking okay, but mentally, I was destroyed. I was almost depressed. Something you can't explain to anybody out there in Africa, because no one understands, you know. But what I'm trying to say is that coming back to normal, or getting back your body on your life together, is mental. It's something that is psychological. It's all mindset and preparing your mind. Once you put it in your mind that your body is okay, and then your body becomes okay. So if you just had a child, or if you've had a child for like 2 years and you feel maybe you're not back to normal, time, my dear, time adjusts everything, and you must not wait on time. If you want time to adjust everything, then take your mind, put in positive thoughts about yourself, encourage yourself, and love yourself. Accept things the way I've accepted them, and I've decided that from now on, if I feel like wearing bra, I will wear it. If this one likes, she looks this way. If this one likes, she looks down. I don't care. If I see a dress on Misguided that has a low cut, I am buying it. I am wearing it and I am flaunting them fallen heroes like that. So guys, please accept it, stay pretty, look pretty, and stay glamorous. Okay, I hope this video is not too long for you guys, and I hope you guys like it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you feel like you can share any experience, please, you are free down in the comment section. If you don't feel like it's okay, if you like this kind of videos, then let me know in the comment section below. But just continue staying pretty, stay slaying, and always smile. By the way, this hair is from Classy and Fabulous Hair. She's on Instagram. And on my lips, I'm wearing Skylar Glam lipstick, liquid lipsticks, and I have a combination of two. I think Classy and I forgot the other one. I think no, not Linda. The dark brown. Yeah, Classy and the dark brown. This combination is bae. Let me just come closer for you guys to see. Alright guys, stay pretty, stay slaying, and always smile. And don't forget to check out my girl Divine Favor on YouTube. She does everything. She cooks, she sews, she does my wigs, some of my wigs. She does reality, she vlogs, and you're gonna have fun. So check out her channel. And yeah guys, see you in my next video. Bye.